Welcome everyone, hello to the Wayne series. Yes, we are playing the After the End mod. As you can see, the map here is massive. I'm in Crusader Kings again, and you can see we're checking out the landless rulers in July of 2666. So for those who didn't know, you can actually play as either the Morales family, which is the Spider-Man fans as of recent. Don't mind the little stuttering. And then my favorite, and the one we're actually going to be playing today, as we go through, again, show you the landless rulers, is the Waynes. So here's Thomas Wayne. Of course, we got Bruce. And I think the idea we'll be playing here today is, as I explained this series, don't worry, if you skip to probably the first 5 minutes, then you'll probably get to it. So this will be a long play slash what we call a role play. So the idea will be that I'm playing through as the character, and then of course showing you what I'm doing and not really editing a lot of the material to make it more interesting and see what happens. So the episodes will be titled, of course, with the ruler's name, and when they die, we will cut that video at that point. And we got lucky with the Wayne family being an ambitious, just, and compassionate family. So let's get right into it. Been having a good old time. We were checking out the Waynes before just to see if it was playable, for those wondering what I was up to. And let's jump into this. So, of course, we start out with a shrewd, which means he's basically really got some decent judgment and a sharp wit, which comes in handy. As well as Midas touched, which just basically means we are the top of our education of this. I think you can get to the 5th rank, and I don't know if that's base game or if that's the Game of Thrones mod. I've been playing a lot of that in the background. Of course, we're compassionate, so we're going to be a lot kinder to people, which means we got more diplomacy, we have less dread, which makes sense. We're just basically pretty much self-explanatory. We have a strong sense of justice, and ambitious, which is the best trait in the game, in my opinion, for seeing where things go. So there's no other mods other than After the End on this one. I'm just kind of running it flat to see what happens. We've got Martha, who's a charismatic negotiator. We've got them honest, trusting, compassionate, nice, of the House of Cain. Our family over might, which is the best house words. We were founded by Wayne himself, so he has no, father. And then, of course, we've got Bruce, who's also shrewd, but he is bossy. And he is not currently at my court, so I'm just going to bring him to my court. There's no reason not to. And let's pin him. So we can influence candidacy. There is a government efficiency. If you're not familiar with the administration government, you'll kind of learn a little bit of how this game works, I guess, from me. Take this as what to do, what not to do if you'd like. But for us, the first thing is we're going to be looking at building up our wealth a ton, which in this case we need more income percentage. We're working down administrator. We'll probably go down architect and then avarice after that. If we manage to live that long, because I actually don't know what happens past just starting, as I have never actually messed around with this. So we've got Bruce. We're going to, once he gets back, send into the Secret Service. Send Bruce Wayne away to gain glory and fortune in the Secret Service. Who knows, it might help build. That's, okay, I've got an idea later. Now he can't be recommended for our estate yet because, of course, we are, or he has to be an adult, which makes sense. And then for our buildings, so we are the Wayne Enterprises. We need to make some money. So let's see if there's anything in here, before we unpause what we want to work towards. A market? Is there like a bank? There's the vineyard. There's an olive garden, which I doubt I'll get. There's mulberry copse, which you'd have to have silk production. Okay, so I think ideally it would be the grain fields that we'll pick up first. So I think that's what we'll go for. So I'll save in 180 gold, which might be a minute. Let's get our court people set up. Also, is our wife not at our court? No, let's get her to court as well, because we gonna need that. We'll get you set up, Pedro. Our strongest is Angela, and then, I really was hoping for someone who'd actually be decent at the thing, but okay, that's fine. We can petition our senator of New York, who is of the Theobald family. Cool. And basically we can start up. So our wife has shown up, which is also going to be helpful because she can now help us with hopefully increasing our currency. We do need to nominate a successor, and we need to give Wayne someone to learn under. So we're going to teach him ourselves. We are third in line for the election, so let's put ourselves up. We're now ranked 2, which does not hurt in the slightest, in my opinion. Now, big issue right now is we need, ooh, what's this? In the bud, all across the realm, the power of a new family appears to be taking root. Like weeds, they have spread their influence to all the corners of our society, and scarcely a day goes by without hearing the name Ash. Forge and preservation. They are Jewish. Interesting. Okay, cool. Scholars, poets. Ooh, really interesting. Good traits. Trusting, though, and temperate and arrogant. Ooh, we may take advantage of that. Powerful families rise and fall all the time. In great empires, there is no need for us to worry and take any initiative. And yet, a nagging voice in the back of my head whispers, what if it were us? A new family rises. Alright, so let's get into the administrative government stuff. We're going to group that by house. Now, basically the way this works is it's all about intrigue and influence. I'm not going to go into details, but basically you're looking for your highest percentage chances, and that's why you want, honestly, in my opinion, a good spy master, because like half of this stuff is going to be based on your spy master. Also, let's quickly not recruit a court physician because that would be expensive. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go in here and see if, like us, we can either challenge or if we get any, that's, no, poor, difficult. So I'm just looking for a decent chance, and I think I made a mistake with going down the administrative route, but that's okay. So difficult. So our best case is to go for poor. Our family attribute is actually intrigue, which is helpful overall. So I think, I don't want to be that guy, but I think we should go after either, ooh, let's raid the estate of the Ash family. Oh, they have no gold. Do you have gold? No, you have no gold. You have no gold. I could raid your estate. You have 187 gold. I mean, 4% secret. I don't know if this is going to be enough to increase our secrecy. Oh, that's bad. He is our king. That is a fair point. I hate to be that guy. Do you have any cash? No. Alright, we're going after the Ash then. We'll do the best we can here. Autofill that, and then let's set him to support us. And we're going to continue to help us manage domain, because we need income. And then we're going to hope that this somehow figures out to pull off well. I already see an issue with this, but you know, hey, for right now, let's play the character. He is ambitious, and I think it works out. So, who's our current expected elect? Chad Theovolt. Now, I can't murder because that would make me I would break my compassionateness, so that kind of sucks. We could instead invest in marrying Wayne off to a decent family. For example, House Midfield. Let's see what kind of options Wayne's got for marriage. Alliance power, probably. So we've got the County of White, 832 men, not the greatest. Also, what? Is Wayne a... No, he's a son. What? Okay. I forgot how this game worked for a minute, and I forgot you could do... Yeah, alright. I forgot you could do, like, gay relationships in this game. 100% forgot, because you can adopt children. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Never mind, I forgot you can also adopt children, so there's really no reason, because he adopts, like, 3 kids amongst him, so it might be more fun to see play him once he gets there and marry him off at that point. So let's hope. I will influence his personality before I get to that. Let's go for ambitious. I walked through the streets of Manhattan with my steward looking for opportunities to remedy the somewhat empty treasury. When we reached the market stall market's waiting hall, Pedro starts to speak with a hushed voice. We can quietly get more income if we get creative with the taxes on the goods brought in here. I can arrange another set of weighing stone. No. We'll try. No, a truly better set of weights is needed. Yeah, I think so. Let's go for the 67. You spent 150 new weighing system as less than ideal. Okay, well, fuck you, game. Alright, cool. Bruce, as I approach my son Bruce with the question, do you like being a child? Yes, father, I enjoy being a child quite a lot. No, he wrinkles his nose. Of course, he wants to be a shadow assassin. Adults treat me like a hound. They always tell me what to do. Prove their folly to them. Show eagerness. Strive to be more than you are, unless you want to be contempted like a child, even as your body withers with age. No, there's too much to be done, replies Bruce. Just wait. All will look to me for my leadership one day. Good boy. Becomes ambitious. Fantastic. Alright, awesome. Can I get him, like, a knighthood or something like that? Is that, like, something we can do in the background? I don't know. We don't need to petition our senator. We're not inviting people. We could do with a court physician, but I can't afford it. I mean, I guess we can put him, yeah. No, we'll move on. I mean, well, we don't need you actively working right now. You're fine to just chill. Let's see. A pleasure to work with. It's truly fortunate that I'm afforded a chance to plan this scheme with my wife. Oh, the family that schemes together stands together. A better, a more observant aid no man could ask for, always willing to go the extra mile for our needs, always focused on how to best advance the scheme. Most recently, her work has resulted. I'm a dungeon master for partial fun. In a shortcut that should have saved us a significant amount of time. Just tongue twisters all day. We can gather faction support, which makes sense. Basically spreads it in every direction so we can grow our position. Train. No, nothing else interesting. Found a new kingdom. Consecrate the bloodline. That'd be kind of fun. Nothing so far. We could go adventuring. That is an idea. It might be something Bruce does. Maybe go off and head somewhere else and leave the Wayne Manors. No, you should... Now hear me out. Bat metal. Like, bat metal to me sounds like this would work. I'm going with it. Paranoid sucks, in my opinion, and sadistic is awesome. It would be really funny if that's where he gets his whole, like, hatred for people. Alright, let's see. Is there anybody better? Yes. Thaddeus is certainly an asset to my scheme, providing skill, wisdom, and guidance as best he can at every turn. Most recently, that is meant to help tutor me in an effort. Yes, please give me 2 more. Yes, that's fantastic. Because that'll boost us up to 7. When can we shift again, by the way? It doesn't, okay, it doesn't want to let me know. Oh, here it is. 2671. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yes, Pedro become better at sneaking around. It's always the gardener, man. I could go after these guys. That would be an interesting thing if we could get an... Oh, fuck. You serious? I know our secrecy is bad, but come on, game. Don't be like that. Don't give me that crap. Gee, twice? Alright, I give up. Clearly the game has decided that Wayne Enterprises is not ready for this, so... Taxes ain't gonna help us. Construction being cheaper might be a little nice, because our vassals won't give us anything. Administrator, though, is not a bad one to go down. Yeah, let's just grab it for the extra liege opinion, too. No, not considered. Yeah, I know we're not considered a powerful family. What can we do? Tax SS? That would actually be pretty helpful right now. I mean, we are not really much of a spy family at the moment, so it would be kind of helpful if we could just build ourselves up a little bit here. Actually, yes, let's increase our wealth as much as possible, and we'll just assign someone else there. That's fine. Oh, man. It is just going to be a climb up the hill. Wait, what? Bruce, you've had brothers. Well, I feel like, we gotta name them after someone, popularized in the series. Alright, here, give me a second. It's been a while since I've had to look up secret identities for characters, because I've not... Well, I'm a Batman fan, but not hardcore. Let's see... The Bat family. So we got Bruce Wayne. Hey, we'll name this one Richard. Alright, Richard's alright, and then we'll name the next one Jason, which is cursed because Jason Todd's going to kill one of us. I just know it. Alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, cool. We keep going. As, of course, since this is the first episode, we'll be doing our usual 30-minute episode. If you guys enjoy the series, give it a like, comment, subscribe, whatever, hang out, vibe. I'm vibing myself while we wait. Let's see. My lord, Angela fetches me, sweat running down her forehead. As we walk, the workers have found some tunnels under the wine cellars, spreading out in all directions. What I see is astounding. This is not something that any of our masons could have built. There's a much ancient presence in these walls, stone so old. You abduct schemes have a higher chance. Nice, I'll take that. We have slander. We don't have abduct, sadly. I mean, I could challenge these poor guys just to gain more influence. It's not a bad idea, actually, to be honest. Let's see. Focusing on... Yeah, let's do that. Wow, no one wants to help. Not a single person would assist us. Jesus. I know we're striking down, but we need the fucking influence. It's not like it's a problem. It is a problem. Alright, whatever. So we need to save up a ton, because we still need 180 gold. So let's speed up a little bit. Well, we're kind of vibing here. The latest work of my fellow vassal Lord Ivan has become all the rage at court as of late. This piece deals with the memory and what we leave behind, and Ivan has publicly dedicated it to me, the memoriam of the duchy. The mightiest men must leave this earth, and hope of a good words there is no dearth. And when their final hour nears, their name lives on the lips of peers. I mean, he's not bad at rhyming. So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore. Yeah, it's totally heartfelt. We're getting ourselves some extra piety here. Maybe we'll get some, wait, who is our god, actually? Oh, it's President Franklin II the Strong. No, okay. Of Ironrit. So the president is always our... Okay, so who... We've had... Let's go back to day one while we're vibing back here. We had George Washington. At least I got his race right. Totally. Let's see. He died when? In 1808. I don't think... Like, George Washington was 100% an English dude, so I'm kind of curious why they made him black. John Adams. Okay. Now, to be fair, the first president of... What is it? Oh, shit. What is it called? What was the thing before the United States of America were founded? Consolidated something. I don't remember. Basically, before the states came together, they were a loose union, and technically the first president of that union, which is not technically the United States, to make very clear, it was a precursor to what the United States would become, was black. For those who don't know, so technically, I believe that if I'm remembering my history right, it's been a while since fucking studied that, and I don't know if that's still true, but I believe that was one of the researchers. Also, I love the House of Franklin. He's a turkey. But yeah, so it's like they were called. Oh shoot, what was it called? Let me look it up real quick. Government before the United States. What was it called? The 13 colonies. No, it wasn't that. Because there was like the Confederation, I think is what it was, or something. I can't remember. Like there's But basically, what happened, it was a concept of a bunch of, but while they were still under British rule, the colonies all had representatives, right, that would gather together. And before they actually decided to start rebelling and all that, I think when they elected someone to kind of lead or represent them, I believe one of them was a black dude. And I can't remember what the whole story on the guy was, but there was something along those lines. So that's where the technical comment goes. Obama wasn't our first black president. He was the first black president of the United States, which is accurate, but he wasn't the first black president on U.S. soil, which is kind of the interesting concept. Now, again, I don't know if that's actually still true, because that could have been something that was like fully just, thought to be true back like in the day when Pluto was a president. I could be fully wrong on that, but do your own research. Just a fun fact I learned as a kid and I thought was interesting. Because at the time, of course, we didn't even have Obama when I was younger, but when this popped up as a thing, people were talking about it everywhere, and it was like, oh, okay. It's like, you wouldn't have thought that, especially because at the time, given the representation and positioning. So, I'm kind of curious if there was any truth to it. It's just like I still believe Pluto's a planet. No matter what they say, is not... I don't know what they've called it, but I know they've declassified it or dropped it down a notch to where it's something else. I can't remember what they call it, though. You want to be just... Sadistic and just. Interesting combination there, Bruce. Alright, sure, why not? I mean, it makes sense. Guy's willing to beat the crap out of people for doing crimes, but he's also willing to beat the crap out of people. Oh, man. But figure we'll do a couple episodes today of this, see where this lands, see if people enjoy the content. If not, we'll probably jump over to a different thing. I think tomorrow I'm going to do some creator's creation, and then after that so that'll be for the World of Silencia stuff. Oh, it's clear that my wife, Speaker Martha, is sincerely putting her all into my challenge status scheme, dedicating sleepless nights and long days to our goals. I swear I can read. Perhaps it is cruel of me to use one who is dear to me so. Certainly I cannot say I would like to be used so. Certainly I cannot say I would like to be used so. Okay. Still, she is effective, and it's for a good cause. You could do more. It's so much more. I agree. Listen, I don't want to go after these people, but we need to build up influence points somehow. Also, to be honest, the secrecy I have on this is almost not... Yeah, there's 5%. It's not worth it. We're just going to sit back. Yeah, no point. It's unfortunate he's just, but also kind of gives me less of a reason to go down the intrigue route. With this character, I kind of think it'd be better to just stick with his goal of becoming wealthy as he builds himself up. Greetings, my perceptive vassal. Your great appetites are renowned throughout the world. I regret to inform you that I've decided to increase your contractual obligation. Surely you understand my plight. New York is in dire need of protection. Oh, yeah, you can have a high levy. All one unit. Have fun, buddy. Wait, actually, can I... You know what? Hey. Modify... can I not modify my contract in here somewhere? Wait, are you not my vassal or my king? You are. I can claim throne. That'd be actually kind of fun to do, but we're not there yet. I blind. Might be. Oh. The state's guardian, our shepherd and sovereign, has left this mortal world. We watched it before our very eyes as we were trying to figure out how to appease him. I was sitting in the, it's just over. We're just over here, as Thomas Wayne, just standing in the office, looking at his door, thinking, what can we do to convince this man to give us more, us off tax-wise? We'll give him more levies, all one of them. And then, as we're walking up to the door, finally realizing this, his poor assistant just walks out and says, he's dead. And we're like, what? What? Wait, hold up. No, I need to know. In Manhattan's Supreme Courthouse, amidst the dignitaries and prelates, a new senator receives the coronation rites as we watch him get coronated. Whose family are you part of? Oh, the Theovelts. Okay. So he is the heir. Makes sense. Hail Chad. Chadicus returns to bite us in the ass. Cries those assembled. By the will of all Washington, mighty senators and father of New York, the Theovelt most gracious, his subjects pray, Adams preserve his reign of your majesty always, now and forever, unto the ages of ages. I mean, he's a good guy. Unfortunately, our guy, Thomas, is a decent guy, so I think he'd support him publicly. It'd also be good for our image to support him and build up our influence even more. Let's also figure out what we're going to train the two Wayne brothers into. So, obviously, Richard is going to apparently be a spy, and that will be terrifying overall. And Jason, you know, he's going to be a diplomat, apparently, because we're going to need basically one of each to fill out our ranks for poor Brucey here, who's going to be alone once we die. And I don't know how long we have, because, you know, Bruce, I think, was... Well, when did Thomas Wayne die? No, okay. I guess, how old was Bruce Wayne? Yeah, when his parents died. There we go. 8! Guys, we're already beating records here. We've made it to 13. Alright, let's see where else we can go. A new powerful family rises. Yep, we're trying our best to grow ourselves, but we can't really do all that much right now. A skilled man for 50 gold. Yeah, I don't have that kind of cash. Sorry, buddy. And we can't do anything there. Alright. We're just kind of stuck here. Liege goes to war. Senator has declared war on Senator Henry. Oh shit, okay. Poor Martha has fallen ill. The future is uncertain. Death may linger. Do not kill my wife. Thank you. Oh, Bruce, don't die, buddy. Come on now. What is this? Oh, it's just influenza. We're gonna slow down a little bit. See what's going. Watch the war happen as the treatments kind of go through. Of course, now I have influenza. You know, when the kids get it, you're gonna get it. I've been struggling to recall was State of New York truly just utter darkness and disorder before noble Senator Chad took up the scepter? That's a fucking noble face if I've ever seen one. Did socialites dream of anything but sharing in Theoveld's company? Did our soldiers chant some ugly garbled stranger's name? Our magnates, did they deign to kiss feet not made of the perfect flesh of Washington's senator? I need not remember, really. To question my sovereign's unerring legitimacy thusly would be fruitless. Such filial piety could only strengthen us. House Wayne and Theophil, increase marriage acceptance. You don't have any children. No, I'm not losing gold. We need gold, badly. Also, do the Waynes have any bonuses? No. So we'll probably go down bureaucracy, learn how to play the game. Wonderful news. My son is healthy. Fantastic. Has he gained any interest in any women? Nope. Alright, cool. Wonderful news. Be praised. Also, do we have a tutor? No. And sadly, I don't think we can get one, unfortunately, within reason. Oh, we lost influence ourselves. Nice. Honored to serve. Thank you. And then we'll get administrative next. Perfect. I mean, we're doing well, you know? We're getting our legitimacy, our government efficiency all the way up. Once we get past the negatives, that'll help us out because that'll give us more influence, which will slowly increase our power, which is kind of what we're trying to hopefully do, which is why I'm doing Wayne as an administrator. To be fair, game preset him to this. I'm like, why not? But, you know, there's two ways to play the full administrative game in my mind, which is either play it as a coin and economics, or you play it as the spy game. You know, you can pretty much do both if you do well enough. Oh, yes, greetings, my benign vassal. You have been a loyal and devoted subject, and I wish to reward you for your service. In recognition of this, I hereby offer you the position of Steward of New York. Thank you, Senator Chad of New York. I will accept this offer, because it will mostly get us really well paid. Look at that. Oof, that's nice. Many are the families of noble roots and dignities among the citizens of the state of New York. Very few, however, sit at the table of the senator, sharing the responsibilities and honors of steering the ship of the state. Few have real power, but today, House Wayne is among them. Yes, we've grown. Also, I think House Ash just became a lesser family. Nope. It's self-evident to all the state of New York that my liege, Senator Chad, cannot shoulder the burdens of rule himself, not without the cause of an irreparable harm to our lands. Wow, does this not speak true to today? As the situation is likely to persist for some time, accurate. The realm needs to know who to turn to the senators, Chad. Who to turn to when Senator Chad cannot personally discharge justice. We need to serve someone permanently. Naturally, that someone is me. Yes. I shall start my rule at once. Yes, of course. And with that, as we start our new rule over the ruling state of New York, we thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please feel free to leave a like. Comment down below on where you think we should go with Bruce, and I don't know. That's pretty much it. Subscribe if you're new here. I'm not one of those types that has like a thing here at the end that says, "Hey, look at this," but you can cut off the video now because all I'm doing is talking about that. Otherwise, see you guys next week.